My name is Jackelyn and welcome to Strength Training for Climbers. If you're not a climber, don't leave, it's okay. We're gonna be working our upper body today and it's gonna be super fun. There are two ways to do this video. The first way is to watch the first bit, learn the exercises, and then take them out on your own to work on a repetition-based format. So you can do that at your own time, take it to the gym, write down the exercises, and do your thing. If you like working out with me and having a partner and a cheerleader, then you're gonna keep watching after I explain all the movements, and we're gonna work on these exercises on a time-based format. So both of the options work. It really just depends what you wanna do today. So when you're ready, grab 2 sets of weights. One's a heavier one. We're gonna be doing rows, slightly bigger muscles. And then the second one is a lighter weight for more like rotator cuff stuff. It's gonna be so fun. When you're ready, hop on your mat and let's get to it. All right, let's get started. So I chose 6 exercises today to get started on because climbing training could really go in a million different directions, but we're honing it in because we only have so much time. We just gotta get our workout in and we gotta move on to the next thing. The key things you have to know is with climbing, you have your primary muscles, the ones that you're using to climb, and then your antagonist muscles, the ones that, aren't being recruited as much. So your primary ones, we are looking, I'm pointing back here because they're back here. We're looking at our traps, we're looking at our lats, we're looking at our biceps, and we're looking at our posterior delts, the back of our shoulders. That's what we're using primarily to get up this climb. So what gets left behind? Those are our antagonist muscles. We're looking at the chest, the front and mid deltoids, and our triceps. So you could have a day where you do just antagonist training or just agonist training, but it gets a little tricky. It really just depends on what your training regimen is. In this video, we're gonna assume that you climb a ton, or try to, and you just need an off day in the gym where you're working on strengthening all of the upper body muscles so that you prevent injury and you maintain that strength and balance. Because you could do totally antagonist training, just get strong chest muscles and the front and mid delt and whatever, but then you're also not strengthening your biceps or your back a little bit more to get your climb stronger. Does that make sense? So you want to give focus to everything. It really just depends on your regimen. All of that to say that 6 exercises I chose today tap into a little bit of each one. So if you want to make it work for you, you're going to be playing with the amount of weights that you're lifting. So if you're like, I had a huge climbing week this week and I don't want to work too hard on my biceps, I just want maintenance, then you choose a lower weight for your biceps. But that way you're still working it, you're not forgetting about it, but you're not actively strengthening them so hard that you can't climb tomorrow. Okay? I hope that makes sense. There's so many ways to go about it. If you have questions, leave them in the comments below. Now, if you're ready, we're gonna go through these 6 exercises, and if you're doing a repetition-based workout, my recommendation is to do 12 reps, 3 sets each. Super simple, go through all of them, easy peasy, don't worry about it. If you're doing time-based with me later, don't worry about it, I'll take you through it. All right, our first exercise we're gonna do is called the 3-way push-up. I love this because it's not just your traditional push-up, you're targeting all the different aspects of your chest. So option 1, you're gonna be on your hands and your knees. Hands are under the shoulders and then hips coming out. The first way of the push-up is your narrow tricep push-up. So hands are close together under those shoulders, elbows graze those rib cage, you're gonna come down, and then you're gonna come back up. So that's the first. The second way of the push-up, you take it slightly wider apart, elbows still come back, and then lift up. And the third way is super wide, really targeting that chest. Elbows come above those wrists, and then come right back up. And then 3, back to that first way, you start here again. So all those 3 ways, you're gonna be doing for the entire duration. If you're doing by rep based, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till you hit 12. So you're gonna be doing 4 per thing. If you're going on your toes, same thing, take it out, 1 push up here, halfway, elbows still tracking back, and then super wide, elbows over wrist. And that's it. That is your 3-way push up. Our second exercise, we're coming into the triceps for skull crushers. So for this, I'm using about a 15-pound weight. If you have a bar, that's great too. You want something where you can control, because first of all, you don't want to drop the weight on yourself. And second of all, when things are too heavy, we start to lose form. So I'd rather you start with something that is more manageable, feel it out, and then go from there. So for skull crushers, palms are going to be facing each other, arms right over your shoulders, and then you're going to be bringing those weights towards your head. Notice how my elbows are still over my shoulders, and then push it right back up. Again, bring it back towards the head, really control, and then press it back up. This exercise is really nice to do if you have a bar. It's a little bit easier to control, but with these weights, it works well too. All right, exercise number 3, we're coming to a standing position for some upper body rows. Feet are hip width apart, shoulders come back and down, slight bend in the knees and a hinge at the hips, arms come here. For this row, we're working that back and that posterior deltoid. You're gonna squeeze your elbows towards your rib cage, towards the sky, and then come right back down. Big squeeze and down. Common issues here, people like to round their back or drop their head and they're doing their rows from right here. That's really gonna super hurt your back, which is already starting to feel it. You wanna have a little tuck through your belly button and just a tiny arch. So we're not doing like a full twerk out. We're still controlled here, but we're not rounding the spine. This is where our core is strongest and most activated for that row. All right, our next exercise is called Bicep Servers. So you probably already do traditional bicep curls. That's great, don't stop doing them. If you want something a little different, these are super fun. Palms come forward, shoulders back and down, chest is proud. Lift your arms up so that your hands are in line with your elbows for that halfway mid curl, and then serve the look and bring it back. Serve and back, and that's it. That's all you're gonna do, and that's still working that bicep, but in a slightly new way. All right, our next exercise is the frontal and lateral raise. So go ahead and grab those light weights, shoulders rolled back and down. From here, palms facing you, soft bend in the elbows, reach those arms up, shoulder height, and right back down. Switch it to the side, lateral raise, and right back down. That's it, pretty simple. Key things here, make sure your shoulders are back and down and soften. We don't wanna raise from here because that's number 1, really uncomfortable. Number 2, not recruiting the right muscles. So, raise, 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 you're good to go. All right, and then for our final exercise, we have wrist rotators. So, lots of wrist action when you're climbing. You want to make sure that your wrists stay really, really strong. So go ahead and take those hands out, palms holding the middle of that dumbbell, and then elbows here. And all you're going to do is rotate your hands down and up, just like this. Palms towards the ground, palms to the sky. If you have a place to sit, so I'm going to sit on my couch, this is also great to have support by putting your elbows on your thighs and going from here as well. So that is really gonna strengthen and protect our wrists. If you're ready, go on out there, try that repetition-based format. If you're ready to work out with me, let's hit the mat. All right, if you're ready to do that time-based format with me, we are doing 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, 3 times through. 1 minute of break between every set. Are you ready? You are. All right, timer is going. We're starting in 10 seconds with that 3-way push-up on your knees or on your toes. Ready? Let's go. 1 narrow push-up, elbow grazes that rib cage. 1 midway push-up, bounce the tips of your mat, and then 1 wide one. Elbows super wide. Good, keep breathing. Just like that, inhale down, exhale lift. Option as well to do it on your knees. And another option I really like, maybe you come down on your toes and then up on your knees. So you make it work for you. Good, keep breathing. Great options here. You listen to yourself today. Do what you need to do. 5 seconds, 3, 2, and time. Woo! Woo! Skull crushers. Grab those weights, making sure to protect your back if you're lifting weights from the side. Whew. Slowly roll down, palms to the sky facing together. Let's go. Weights towards the head and right back towards the sky. Inhale down, exhale lift. Good, keep breathing. Focus on that speed. You don't want to go super, super fast. You want to make sure your form is good. Everything is controlled. Awesome, friends. Keep breathing. If you don't typically work out those antagonist muscles, you're gonna be like, oh, hey, I see you, I feel you. Good, exhale, push up, woo! Let's go, 3, 2, and time. Awesome work. We're moving into rows. You're gonna keep those heavy weights. Come up to a stand. Feet hip width apart, shoulders back, soft bend in the knees. Bend it forward, arms down. Are you ready? Yes, we're ready. Let's go. Drive those elbows up and right back down. Good, inhale, elbows up and exhale down. Remember, strong core, not a duck butt, not a sad butt. It's the first time I've called it sad butt, but you know what? I think it works. I think it really explains the situation at hand. Your eyes should be like 3 feet in front of you, so you're not looking all the way up. Your neck's not super stressed out, and you're not tucked here. You're Goldilocks, you're right in the middle. Good. 7 more seconds, friends. You've got it. Woo! 3, 2, and time. Bicep servers. You can keep your heavy weights. You can go a little bit lighter. I'm personally going a little bit lighter because this is not the first video I filmed today, so I gotta protect myself. When you're ready, arms halfway, and then you serve out and you serve in. Good. Reach and back in. And you know what? Actually, with slightly lighter weights, I really am able to keep this form. Sometimes you have to really listen to your body. You might be like, oh, but you know, I haven't increased weight in a while. And you know what? It's okay. Sometimes maintenance is still strength. We want to protect ourselves, not hurt ourselves. And if our ego's in the way, if someone's influencing us, don't let it. You listen to your body. Don't care what the people think. 3 more seconds. 2, and time. Frontal and lateral raises. Hands come to the ground, shoulders come back and down. We're gonna raise the weights to the front and then to the side. You ready? We're ready. Let's go. Lift, front, and lift to the side. Notice how my elbows still have a slight bend in them. They're not fully locked out, because then that really transfers the weight into those deltoids. Good, and we're breathing. Now, what I love about time-based movement is, you set the timer and you go. You listen to your body, and usually you're about within 1 to 3 reps of your range each time, which is that's pretty good. But then you're going at a speed and pace that feels good in that moment. That's super important. And time. Woo! Keep those weights. We're coming into those rotators. I'm gonna sit down because it's really way more comfortable doing this. Shoulders back and down, elbows on those thighs. Ready, palms to the sky. Let's go. Take those weights down and up. Really controlled, really slow. I know, I look kind of funny doing this, but my wrists are gonna be so strong. And you know what? We won't be injured when we climb. And that's all that matters. So I'm not gonna lie, I had to put lotion on because it's dry here in Colorado. Does that need an explanation? But the lotion is, the weights are sliding. And you know what? That's extra grip workout. Who knew? Maybe I needed to have told you at the beginning, slather on tons of lotion. 3 more seconds, 2, and time. Woo! We have a 1-minute break and then we have 2 more sets to go. How are you feeling? You good? Drink water, all the things. Very good. Now, if you're joining us and you're not a climber, first things first, you should try it. It's super, super fun. But second of all these exercises are transferable. Like these wrists, these are great if you're typically at your computer typing away. They get really tired and they don't get a lot of like strengthening work. These wrist rotators are gonna help so much. So don't think that because maybe you don't do a certain thing, certain sport, it still applies. Still applies, it's all good. All right, 10 seconds. We're coming into our push-ups. That's what we're doing. Knees or toes. I don't know which way to face. We're gonna face this way. 3, 2, and 1, let's go. 1 push-up, narrow. 1 push-up of the mid variety, and 1 push-up of the super wide. Good, and then remember, I like to do this, and then knees come up. Sorry, that wasn't, I said this, and I didn't even say what's happening. I think this is a great option to go. I am now mixing all of the options. 15 more seconds. You do you. Your most important thing is form. So if you notice your form starting to break, make an adjustment. It's okay. It's okay. 3, 2, and time. Woo! Skull crushers, turn it around. And you know what? There are days I can do all those push-ups on my toes, but really, friends, we've been filming for a long time today. I've done all the exercises, so I go do it on my knees. Palms together, let's go, skull crushers. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Shoulders and elbows are aligned. Do not let those weights hit or drop on your face. This is a great time where if you had a bar, it's really nice because you can kind of track it behind your head a little bit. And these ones you can go to the side of your head when your face isn't shoulder width apart. So technically we shouldn't really be crushing our skulls. What a brutal name. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Woo! Keep those weights, bring it up. We're into our rows. So good. Shoulders back and down. Slight bend. Hinge hips. Arms down. Are you ready? We're so ready. Let's go. Bring those elbows up. Squeeze and breathe. Now, all those people doing those rep-based formats for this, good for them. But you know what? We're having fun together. We like to have fun. Yeah? Because now I'm here with you. You're here with me. Ideally. And we are just rooting each other on. Because you know what? Strength training is not easy. And cardio, you can just power through. But strength, you're like pulling. You're pushing. Cardio is hard too, but I can sometimes close my eyes and do it. And pretend that it's not happening. 3, 2, and time. Woo! All right, bicep servers. Keep or switch your weights, you choose. Listen to your body. Shoulders back and down. Hands halfway, palms to the sky. Ready? Let's go. Push and in. Good. Serve the look and be like, oh, maybe I don't want to give you my look. Serve, serve, serve. Arms out and in. Good. Make sure not to let those hands drop. Your biceps should be fully tensioned, full time. Now, why I like this movement is because in climbing, you're moving around a lot. You're in one position, your arm goes here, your leg goes here. It's like so crazy. And this is really challenging that core stability, right? We're taking our limbs farther from our body. We're getting them strong. 3, 2, and time. Woo! Keep those weights, frontal and lateral raises. Woo! Things are good. How are you, my friends? You're thriving? I knew it. Shoulders back and down, palms facing you. Let's go. Arms up and then to the sides. Amazing. Really keep those shoulders soft. Keep the rest of your body strong. So even though we're working our arms, we're not like, we're not doing them from here. Because like, first of all, it's gonna feel real funky. And number two, it might be like an upper body day, but your whole body needs to be working in order for the whole thing to work. So you don't want to forget about any component. Whew. Good, friends. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3, 2, and time. We squeeze one more in. Wrist rotators. Find a seat. Try to get all the lotion off of my hands. And now I have dumbbell gunk on me. Ready? Palms up, let's go. That's attractive, right? Dumbbell gunk. Don't say that to anyone casually. Good, really take your time here. These are supposed to be light weights. Even 5 pounds is probably perfect. I did one of those like one trip wonders where I only wanted to make one trip from the basement to here. So whatever weights I could hold in my hand, that's all we got. But actually these 10 pounds do feel good. So again, listen to your body. If only my puppy could also bring weights up. And I'm looking at her, she's just sleeping. Good life. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Woo! 1 minute break. Awesome, awesome work. Take your time, shake out all the things, roll out the wrists, grab some water. I love working out with you. I don't know if you know this. Now you do. I think it's fun to have, a purpose and a group and a community to be with. So thanks for being here. And look, we're getting so strong. It's gonna be a good day and our climbs are gonna be amazing. And again, if you're not a climber, it's okay, I still love you. and maybe you and I can climb one day. Wouldn't that be fun? We could have a meetup or something. Yes? No? Okay, you don't have to come, it's fine. Just cry. Okay, we're coming back into push-ups. It's our last round. Again, take your time, make each rep count. You've got it. Push-ups in 3, 2, I think I normally face this way. 1, let's go. All right, so in this round, my body says, do the toes, do all the toes. Let's see if we go. Good, again, try not to shift those hips too much. Try to keep those hips stable, facing the ground. Not too much open here. We don't want to open like that. Nice and strong. Work that chest. Good, push-ups, so simple, so hard. Is it simple though? I don't think they're that simple. Come on, you got it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Woo! That's a burner and a half. Skull crushers. Grab those weights. Palms face each other. Roll it back. Nice and controlled. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Inhale down. Exhale, reach. Good, soften those shoulders into the mat. Take your time. Strength training. You gotta keep working at it. Work hard, breathe deep. You've got it, friends, come on. Bring those weights down. Push them to the sky. Come on, we have 10 seconds. I have no other encouraging words. We just have to do it. 3, 2, and time. Woo! Amazing. Bicep no, just kidding, rows. Rows, we're not done, Keep those weights. Shoulders back and down. Feet, knees, hips, go. Lift and back down. Now, normally with strength training, you can definitely take longer breaks. That might mean you can go heavier with your weights. You have a little bit more time to recover, but If you're a little bit like short on time, gotta get this in, I think time-based is totally fine for strength training. You just have to be able to manage your pace and intensity. That's it. And that's why I love to teach you to listen to your body, feel what works. We have 10 more seconds. Drive those elbows up. Bing. There you go. 3, 2, and time. Okay, now bicep servers. Oh, goodness. Goodness, we're almost there. 3 more exercises, and then you are free. Free. Palms forward, shoulders back and down, halfway up. Let's go. We serve and return. We serve and return. Keep going. And go. Good, good, good. Now, after this, you want to make sure you take time to stretch and relax. Actually, we'll stretch together. I've just decided. I'm not going to send you on your way. That would be really mean, actually, because the arms are ablazing right now. Woo! Full body. We got it. Come on. We have 5 more seconds. I said full body, but I meant full upper body. 3, 2, and time. Relax. Woo! Frontal and lateral raises. If you've been following these videos for a while, you will know that as the longer we go on, the more I lose it. So if something doesn't make sense, it probably doesn't. Shoulders back and down, raises, let's go. Lift shoulder height, back down. Woo! Breathe, 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 my friends. You're doing so good. Amazing things are happening, and I'm really proud of you. That is what I've decided to help us get through this. But you know what? We have a move and a half left. 15 seconds here, and then our wrists, and then you're free birds. We love to be free birds. Not that you're a caged bird right now, but we're like, you know, in it. 3, 2, and time. Woo! The delusion is hitting. Wrists, rotators, palms up. Our last 45 seconds, you've got this. Look at me, you've got it. Let's go. Wrists down and up, or palms. I don't know, whatever you want to call them. Palms up and down, really controlled. Take your time. Simple movement, really big results, trust me. You're gonna feel stronger. If you're ever someone who's like, kind of had wrist issues in plank, downward dog gets tiring, all that, this is really gonna help, I promise. But you gotta give time to stretch them out after, which we will do, because I just decided, remember? 8 more seconds, come on friends. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo! We did it! We did it! Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you. Let's do a quick stretcheroo. Hands, they're gonna come down, palms facing up, and then you're just gonna gently start to straighten those arms, rotate those elbows forward and back. Good, stretch out those wrists, I know. I'm so proud of you. We did it, a quick little burner. I forgot how much time that took, like 20 minutes or something. That sounds about right, 23 minutes? I think it's 23 minutes. All right, hold it here and then rainbow those wrists up and down. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Try to keep those arms straight, soften the shoulders. Good, and then ease out, shake it out. And then we're gonna go the other way, palms to the ground, fingertips facing you. And then you're just gonna gently rock side to side. Nice big stretch. Good. How are you feeling? Feeling good? Feeling strong. Good. Gently ease those hands out and shake it out. You can take a big inhale, reach those arms up to the sky, grab your right elbow or left elbow, I don't know. I'm really turned around. and stretch. It is my left elbow. It's going to visually look right for you. So that's where I've been lost. Good. And then from here, just tilt a little bit over to the side. Try to get that stretch through your lats and your side body. And then bring it back up. Shake out those arms. Inhale, lift other side. Grab your other elbow. Notice I said other because I don't know what you've done anymore. I don't know what I've done either. And then add a little stretch to the side. Whew. Good, good. Good, good. And release. Awesome. Take that arm, bring it over. I'm just gonna go with my real side. Take your left arm, bring it over. Soften your shoulders. And then bring that pinky up, bring the thumb down. Deepen the stretch to the shoulders. And then release, other side. Right arm comes over, thumb comes down. Oh yeah, soften the shoulder. And release. Amazing. You're gonna go ahead and plant those hands down, tuck your toes, lift those hips up, nice little forward fold. You're gonna keep those feet about hip width apart, so not too close. Take those hands, interlace them behind your back, roll those shoulders together, reach those hands up, soften the head, soften the shoulders, open up that chest. Take the breaths. Good. Slowly release those hands, bend those knees, and gently roll up one vertebra at a time. Head is the last thing up. Let's take one big breath in, reach to the sky, and exhale. You're done. You're done. We're done. Everyone's done. Thank you for being here. If you have any specific questions or if you want to dive deeper into a certain muscle or group of muscles, let me know. We can always continue making workouts together. It's gonna be so fun. Happy climbing, happy living, have a happy week. I'll see you later. I'll see you next time. Bye.